Now, another company that I'm extremely pleased with is Ubisoft. Because Ubisoft is just throwing every single one of their franchises at the Wii U, and it's amazing. Ubisoft's got some pretty good franchises, and the one that was leaked on the internet, not so subtly, I think it was like a week or two ago, was the Rayman Legends trailer. It was a sequel to Rayman Origins, which I'm still playing. I'm sorry, I haven't given a review yet. I'm not very far in it. I may never give a review on it, but we'll see how that works out. Anyways, so Rayman Legends looks extremely interesting. It's got like a different style to it. It's got like sort of different, similar gameplay. But I prefer the style that they're seeing in Rayman Legends. It's kind of like mystical and kind of like medieval-ish. And I've seen like dragons and stuff in the trailer and stuff. So it's definitely like a good fantasy tone to it, unlike the Rayman Origins, which is just like, if you're high, you'll love this game. But the things they showed in this trailer are extremely impressive. First thing I'll talk about is like the local co-op or split screen sort of, and what they showed was there's three guys, and they were all using Wiimotes, playing the game like you would on the Wii, whatever, and then they had like a girl in the middle who was holding the Wii U tablet, and I don't think she was actually playing. I think she was just participating, basically. She wasn't like an active character doing the platforming. She was just helping them out. But like the three guys would come to a point where it's like a lava pit or something, and then the girl would look at her touchscreen and drag a new platform out of the lava using her finger or whatever, like touching the screen. And that's a cool idea. I mean, it's not revolutionary, it's not mind-blowing, but it's a really good idea. That would be really fun to do. So, and I assume you could do the same thing in just with 2 players instead of 4. Is that you could have one playing just as Rayman, the other person helping you out. That'd be cool. So there's like several different ways to do local co-op. So that'd be really interesting. And another thing that was very impressive and could very much show off what's going to happen in every video game on the Wii U, and really demonstrates the Wii U's online capabilities, is they called it social online versus, sort of. I don't really know why, but maybe why. I don't know why it's called social. But anyways, basically what they showed is that when you can turn on a setting so that when you are playing single player or something, you can see like every single one of your friends running with you at the same time, or like their ghost, kind of like in Mario Kart. So it's like their ghost of how they played the level. You can see that while you're playing too, and you can try to like beat their times or whatever. And I was really impressed by just how many of these ghosts you can have playing. You can probably count at least 8, and it's incredible. That's a really cool idea, and just the level of competition. It's kind of like in arcade games, you know, how you're always trying to beat your friend's best score. Only this time you can actually like race them, even though they're not in the room. They're playing with you, basically. It's a really good idea. I really hope that a lot of games use that. And obviously the most impressive thing about the Rayman Legends trailer was the figurine use, or the end piece. I'm not even going to try and use that acronym. It's that thing where Nintendo announced that you can just use figurines kind of like Skylanders and just put it on the controller and it turns into life. And I was so impressed with that. I mean, we kind of knew it was coming, but I guess I didn't fully understand how it would work. And this is the first time we see it. This is the first time we understand this is going to change the way we have our gaming environment, basically, because the only problem I have with this idea of figurines is where would you put them all? Yeah, I mean, I hope like not every single Wii U game uses this, because then I'll have like a whole room filled with these, and that's just not the most ideal situation. But they showed like this kid in his room. Or no, sorry. First I'll talk about the boyfriend and the girlfriend or whatever. They were playing a game, and then they were getting swarmed by a bunch of enemies, and then the girl like grabs a heart. Like in real life, she had like this plastic heart, and she put it on her controller. and then all these hearts started appearing in the game, and like that's a cool idea. I guess it could make the game easier, and some people might not like that, but I mean, just the idea is what matters. And then they showed like this kid playing in his room, and I guess he was like bored or something. He didn't like the levels, so then he took a Rabid figure and put it on his controller, and then he got transported to a level in Rayman where there was a bunch of Rabbids, and it was just basically a new way to get new levels, and that's pretty interesting. I hope these figurines aren't expensive. I hope they like come with the game or something, because otherwise that's just greedy, and like most companies are, I know, but I just really hope they're nice about it. And then the end of the trailer is probably the most exciting part, because as soon as that kid puts down the Rabid, he goes and reaches for a figurine of Ezio from Assassin's Creed, and that opens up a world of possibilities for Rayman Legends. It's almost unlimited possibilities, because if they get they can obviously get an Assassin's Creed level, so that means I'm sure you could be like Rayman doing co-op with Ezio or something. I'm sure it's not going to be, oh, you're playing as Ezio. It's probably like how it was for the Rabbids, where it's like if you put an Assassin's Creed figurine on there, then the level in Rayman Legends becomes Assassin's Creed. So you'd be like scaling cathedrals or whatever, something like that. Probably won't be like Rayman gets a knife or something. So that's a really cool idea, because they could get like Nintendo's support, and like Nintendo levels could be put in there, and there's so many possibilities. They could, since it's Ubisoft, they could do a Prince of Persia one, they could be doing a Ghost Recon one, they could do a Killer Freaks one, they could do so many things with that, and that's a really interesting concept. So I'll give you guys a sec to sink that in, I catch my breath. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Now I think earlier on in this I kind of bashed Call of Duty fans. That's if Call of Duty's your thing, that's awesome. I like Call of Duty too, but I haven't been buying all of these games. I'm very limited to how many Call of Duty games I own. So what I basically mean when I make fun of people who like Call of Duty is that they would buy every single version. And honestly, guys, Call of Duty has not changed in 6 years at least. But hopefully Black Ops does look different than Call of Duty games, mostly because it's in the future, so that opens up to new gameplay mechanics. I mean, I'm sure the fundamental shooting will be exactly the same, and the guns will probably be very similar, but they can have more futuristic guns, and maybe, I don't know, just they can start being more creative now because they're not limited to reality. And they showed basically they're stealing the idea from Ghost Recon of I bet you they showed a helicopter thing over one of those remote controlled helicopter cameras, and they were using that, and that's pretty cool. I'm sure Ghost Recon's going to do that. Well, actually, they have shown that they're going to do that. So that's kind of rip off, but it's good to see technology like that being used in more familiar franchises. I forgot to mention, there's no confirmation that this is coming to the Wii U. I'm just making assumptions, because if Modern Warfare came to the Wii, there's no reason why Call of Duty Black Ops 2 can't come to the Wii U, considering its power, considering its possibilities. I'm still going to play with the Wiimote, because I love playing with the Wiimote on Call of Duty. I think, and they said they're going to revitalize, not revamp, I don't know if that's the right word I was using before, the Zombies mode. So that'll be really interesting to see too. Maybe they'll be robots or something. I don't know. Oh, speaking of robots, there's also mechs in this game, which could be very interesting. It's just good that they're going a different route. I was talking to a friend, he's saying they're just copying Halo and copying Crysis, And I was like, yeah, but that's fine. Most games copy each other nowadays. There's hardly anything that's original anymore. And God knows that Call of Duty seriously needs a defibrillator to get its life back in place. So that's pretty much all I was going to talk about today. Actually, one quick last thing is I heard a rumor that because of Nintendo's big loss, that they're going to revamp the price of the 3DS. I forgot to mention that in my previous video, I said I was going to get a 3DS soon or something, and I have not. So that's why this rumor is of interest to me, because if they do hike the price back up, then I would want to know about it so I can get one before the price goes up. So can you guys just comment or send me a message or something telling me whether or not that rumor is true? And thanks for listening, you guys. I don't know how long this video was. About 20 minutes. It's probably the longest video I've ever made. But thanks for watching, you guys. I really appreciate your support. And I hope I will get to talk to you soon, but I'm not going to make any false promises. It might be another month from now. My next video might be after E3. I'm not really sure. I'm pretty busy these days. Hopefully it'll be before then. I'll be able to do an E3 predictions video. But if I don't, here's my 30 seconds predictions. Sony's going to be boring. They already announced God of War 4. We already know everything they're going to announce. Xbox, I have no idea what they're going to do. And then Wii U is going to blow everybody else away. Alright, so thanks you guys. I will talk to you guys hopefully soon. Thanks for watching. One last thing I forgot to mention, you guys. I bought my PAX tickets the other day. So when that rolls around on September 1st, I will bring my camera along with me and I'll cover it as thoroughly as I possibly can. And hopefully the Wii U will be there, but I doubt it. I'll just let you guys know what goes on there and hopefully get some good pictures. So please wait, be patient, because that's not going to happen until September. But hopefully it'll be really awesome. And I will talk to you guys later.